Hello, internets. How are you? Nice to find you this evening. So, this is my pitch, right? Listen carefully. Back in secondary school, or high school, as it's known in the US of A, I used to have this teacher. His name was Mr. Condon. He taught me mathematics and chemistry. Um, he wrote the maths book that we used. It was always a teacher who was chosen to write the maths book by the maths publishing company, who were Folans. Well, not that matters, right? So he wrote the maths book and he was a brilliant teacher and I really admired him, right? So a number of times in chemistry, he said, okay, they couldn't figure out how this thing worked, how these chemicals fit together and became, what do they come? There's elements, compounds or whatever. I can't even, I was terrible in chemistry. But he said that they couldn't figure this out. So they went to Einstein for the answer. And Einstein figured it out and told him the answer that no other chemist could answer. He figured it out. And he said Einstein wasn't even a chemist, yet he came up with this answer that no chemist could figure out, right? Now, what did Einstein say about the passing of time and how time flows? He said, the past, the present, and the future, that we only live in the now, is not true reality and is not the correct way to see, reality. He said that all moments are in existence. Now, when you consider that it's not just now that's in existence, the future's in existence. I mean, for years, people have gone to precognitives for an answer on what's going to come in their future. But anyway, personally, I believe nowadays that is possible. It is possible to see the future. And when you consider that Einstein said the future is as in existence as is now and as is 100 years ago, they're all equally in existence. It's a bit mad and it is difficult to understand. It's difficult to understand time. So, I'm going to attempt to prove with this channel that I indeed can see the future. Now, obviously, there's luck, but luck always runs out and reality sets in. And I hope to prove that everything that I say that is going to happen on this channel will indeed happen. And it will be over the course of a sporting event, like whatever sporting event. What I'm going to attempt to do is put on half my bankroll on every bet that I say will come good. So they will mainly be lay bets, which is the opposite of a back bet. It's a lay bet. So if you lay Marseille, all you're hoping for is that Marseille don't win the match. If it's a draw or the other team win, then your bet will win. So anyway, it's going to be a lot of lay bets and a lot of them will be odds on. But I reckon I will win almost 100%, which sounds loopy, but I have a Twitter handle you can follow where I will put every bet that I make. Every bet I put up there, I will put 100% on. Or 50% on, 50% of my stake will go on every one of these bets, right? The name of the Twitter place, the Twitter handle to follow my bets is Precog Awalia, which will be listed below, which means Precog home. And I will put up bets up there until I have 1 million euros. I'll be starting with around 2,000 euros. It would be funny to start with 2 million and try to get to 1. I remember a fella made fun of me for doing that. I told him I made 20,000 playing poker. Yeah, how much did you start with? 100. It was quite amusing, actually. What was his name again? Doesn't even matter. Anyway, so follow this Twitter handle for winning bets, okay? and follow here. This is post 1. There will be a post, multiple posts about my bets, and multiple posts about precognition in general. So, for now, adios.